Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you is a game changer, not just for the Green Bay Packers, but for the entire NFC North and even the league at large. There's a lot of buzz swirling around the league, especially concerning the New York Jets and Green Bay. You see, the Jets, who are currently sitting at a 2-5 record in 2025, are reportedly exploring a trade that could shake things up. And the target? None other than Sauce Gardner, one of the brightest young cornerbacks in the league. But it's not just about the Jets trying to rebuild. There's a strategic move here, a move that could significantly bolster the Packers' secondary and set them up for a deeper playoff run. To understand the magnitude of this potential trade, we need to look at the context. The Jets, despite their struggles this season, are sitting on a treasure trove of draft assets and cap space. They're at a crossroads with about $9 million in cap space for 2026, which they're trying to free up by trading away some of their assets. And Sauce Gardner, only 23 years old, is a prime asset. Drafted in 2022 as the 4th overall pick, Gardner has quickly established himself as one of the league's premier cornerbacks. Up to September 15, 2025, he's accumulated 8 interceptions in his career, with 3 of those coming in the 7 games he's played in 2025, including a spectacular pick-6 against the Bills in Week 4. His stats are nothing short of elite. Gardner boasts a PFF coverage grade of 92.5, placing him among the top 3 cornerbacks in the league. His ability to shut down top receivers is unparalleled, allowing just 48% completion against him this season, which is a mark of elite coverage. His EPA per target is 28, meaning he significantly reduces the success rate of opposing offenses when targeting him. He's also been a force against the run and in forcing turnovers, with 28 tackles and 2 forced fumbles this season. Even with an injury to his shoulder last year, Gardner has shown resilience and continued to perform at an extremely high level. His ability to force misses, he's forced 10 misses in man coverage, surpassing league averages, is reminiscent of some of the best shutdown corners like Jalen Ramsey in terms of instinct and ball-hawking skills. So why would the Jets consider trading him? Well, aside from cap issues, they are prioritizing extensions for Wilson and rebuilding their defensive line, which has struggled lately. They rank in the middling range with a PFF run-stop grade of 61.4 and are allowing 138 yards per game on the ground. Their offense, meanwhile, has been inconsistent, averaging only 18 points per game. This situation has led them to consider selling some of their assets to accelerate their rebuild, especially with the NFL draft coming up and the need for a franchise quarterback after Aaron Rodgers' potential retirement buzz. The Packers, with around $20 million in cap space, are keen on bolstering their secondary, especially given the injuries they've suffered in their cornerback unit. After losing some key backups to injury, their pass defense has allowed over 240 yards per game in recent losses, a number that needs to come down if they want to contend seriously. Now, imagine this. Sauce Gardner, a player with the potential to be a cornerstone for years to come, teaming up with the Packers' own Lewis. Lewis has been solid this season with a PFF grade of 86.7 and could form an elite duo with Gardner. If this trade happens, the impact on the Packers' defense could be immediate and profound. It would instantly elevate their coverage unit, giving them a true shutdown corner capable of blanketing top receivers and forcing quarterbacks to think twice before throwing in his direction. This isn't just about individual stats. It's about team defense, about how much less space and time quarterbacks will have against a secondary featuring Gardner and Lewis. And the numbers speak for themselves. With Gardner in the fold, the Packers could see their interceptions jump by approximately 6 more over the remaining games of the season, pushing their total to a new level. Their coverage EPA, which measures how much better they are against the pass, could improve from -0.15 to -0.32, making them one of the most formidable pass defenses in the league. This improvement would translate directly into points allowed, reducing aerial yards from around 22 to closer to 18 per game. It would also take pressure off the front seven, which has been hampered by injuries, allowing them to focus more on rushing the passer and stopping the run. Plus, with a secondary that's better equipped to handle third down situations, going from a success rate of 42% to nearly 49%, they'd be a nightmare for offenses trying to sustain drives. Now let's talk about the scheme. Under Barry's defensive design, Gardner's versatility would shine. His ability to excel in press coverage would be utilized even more, boosting man success rates from 55% to around 65%. This would give the Packers a more aggressive, physical defense that can dictate terms to opposing quarterbacks and receivers. Pairing Gardner with Nixon, who has a PFF grade of 84. 3 in the slot would create matchup nightmares for offenses, especially in nickel packages. The secondary would become a true strength, not just a patchwork after injuries, but a strategic advantage. And of course, let's not forget the Super Bowl odds. As of now, the Packers are listed with +1/200 odds to win Super Bowl LXI, according to DraftKings. That might seem like a long shot, but with this kind of move, those odds could drop significantly, potentially to around +800. That's a huge swing, comparable to what the Patriots experienced when Gilmore was acquired in 2018, boosting their defense substantially. The addition of Gardner would be a massive X-factor, especially in games against divisional rivals like the Lions, who are known for their aerial attack, allowing about 250 yards passing per game. With Gardner's ability to limit those yards and improve coverage metrics, the Packers could turn from a good team into a serious contender, possibly even pushing for a top seed in the NFC. Looking at the big picture, this trade could be one of those defining moments for Green Bay, a move that solidifies their defense for years to come and shifts the balance of power in the NFC North. The Packers have historically been known for their smart, strategic moves, and this could be one of the most visionary of them all. It's about building a team that can compete at the highest level, not just for this season, but for the foreseeable future. With a secondary featuring a player like Sauce Gardner, they'd be forging a dynasty, especially as they continue to develop young talent like Nixon and others on the roster. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in the NFL, and trades like this always come with risks. But considering the current state of both teams, the Jets trying to rebuild and clear cap space, and the Packers aiming to strengthen their secondary, the fit seems perfect. The Packers could gain a player who, despite his age, is already a proven difference maker, capable of changing the course of games with a single play. It's a bold move, but one that could pay dividends in the form of more wins, better playoff positioning, and perhaps even a deep Super Bowl run. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you think Sauce Gardner is the missing piece for a Super Bowl push? Or do you believe the Packers should prioritize other areas of their roster? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters a lot to us and to the team. Remember, this kind of move could redefine the next decade of Packers football, so your input is always valuable. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with even more updates, rumors, and analysis, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. This is the kind of off-season story that could shape the entire league, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. Thanks for sticking around, and as always, go Pack Go.